Didn't you say you're going to be working nights this week at your new job?
So much for that.
You mean
Yeah, I got fired.
on your first day?
Hey, I just realized something.
What's that?
I made it through an entire workday before getting fired.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So, now that you've been fired, can you tell me what this top secret job was?
I was an ICE agent.
What?
Yeah, it was pretty badass.
How could you take that job?
Of all the jobs desperately looking for people, this was the most desperate.
Did you even arrest anybody?
Not exactly.
Then how desperate could they be to hire you?
Well, when they told us to get down and give him 20, I just stood there.
Did anyone else?
Nope, just me.
What did the recruiter say?
He told me to get down and give him 20. Again, and I said no.
What happened?
The other guys were done doing their push-ups, so they moved on to sit-ups.
And you?
What do you think?
Dumb question.
Of course I didn't.
And what did the recruiter have to say?
Nothing, after I told them I'm currently dealing with a gastrointestinal situation.
What gastrointestinal situation?
Bad tuna sandwiches.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Then what happened?
Then he told us to run 1.5 miles.
And let me guess, you said no.
I didn't have to. The recruiter told everybody else to run except for me. He told me to come on over for a little chat.
That can't be good.
That's 'cause you're not me.
Oh?
So I go over to him and he says, if you can't do basic physical activity, then I ain't got no use for you, son.
I thought you said you made it through the entire day.
If you'd shut up and let me talk, I could tell you how.
Sorry.
So I tell the recruiter that he obviously has more than enough meatheads to spit orders at, but he doesn't have enough cerebral power to effectively run this operation.
What does that mean?
Funny you should say that because he said the same thing.
Well, what does it mean?
I told them that their current brute force strategy isn't working and they need to quickly shake things up. You know, get creative, outsmart the adversary, play chess while others are playing checkers.
Yeah, we get it. What did he say?
He said, and I quote, I'm listening.
No way.
Yeah.
What did you tell him?
I told him about this video I saw of a lady that found a stray dog. She took the dog in and took care of it, but every time she talked to the dog, it wouldn't respond. She then said food in Spanish, and the dog responded.
I don't get it.
That's 'cause your primate brain can only handle so much. I told them most of these households have dogs, and they usually leave the dogs outside. So if we talk to and question the dogs first, and they don't understand any English, then we know we're in the right location for an arrest.
That's gotta be the dumbest idea I have ever heard.
Oh yeah? Tell that to my boss who put me in charge of my own unit.
He put you in charge for that stupid idea?
And he said if this works out, then I have a very bright future.
Well, thank goodness it didn't.
Shut up!
Well, then what happened?
So we roll into the first neighborhood, and when we get out of our vehicles, dogs are barking left and right, like an alarm went off.
What did you expect?
Exactly that, and that's how I knew we were in the right place.
Okay.
So we go to the first house, and their dog goes from barking to whining.
So
that means the dog knows a threat when it sees one.
you mean you?
Who else? Anyways, I pull out a bag of treats and I ask the dog to shake in English.
And?
And the dog shook my hand.
And that means what?
That means the dog speaks fluent English.
Don't you mean understands?
Whatever.
Did you ask it in Spanish?
No,
Why not?
because I'm looking for English-speaking dogs only.
Why?
Because I run an efficient operation, and if they speak English, then they don't know any other languages, and we can be out of there in less than a minute. Which means we can maximize the number of houses we visit. It's just a numbers game, and there's no time to waste.
Well, what if they're bilingual?
A bilingual dog. Don't be ridiculous.
How stupid of me. That's why they paid you the big bucks.
That's right. So we go to the next house and same thing. The dog speaks English. Then one of the guys asks if he can ask the dog to shake in Spanish, and I said yes.
Wait a second. I just asked you the same thing and you shot it down.
I'm a team player, and you're not on my team.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, what did the dog do?
It shook his hand.
It's bilingual?
Not exactly.
What do you mean? It understood in 2 languages.
Initially.
Initially?
Yeah, one of the guys then pulled out his phone and asked it how to say shake in Mongolian. He asked the dog and it understood.
That's incredible.
No, it isn't.
Why not?
Because the dog was listening in on him while he was on his phone and picked up on the trick.
Even if that's true, wouldn't that be amazing?
No, because now all the guys pulled out their phones and asked how to say shake in a gazillion languages.
You know, there are probably projects out there researching this very thing.
And I don't care. That wasn't part of the mission.
Let me guess. This happened at every house you guys visited.
Maybe.
Did you guys even arrest anybody?
No.
So every dog you came across understood and you gave them all treats.
Not all of them.
How come?
We ran out of treats.
How much did you guys bring?
50 pounds.
You went through 50 pounds of dog treats in one night?
It was no easy feat.
What did your boss say when you guys got back?
What do you think he said?
I can venture a guess, but what did you have to say?
I told him I'm requesting an immediate internal investigation.
For what?
It was apparent to me that we had a mole amongst us.
A mole?
Yes, someone obviously alerted all the dog owners of my plan, and they quickly taught all their dogs how to say shake in every language.
I stand corrected. That's now the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Nuh-uh.
Don't you think what happened is actually a lot simpler than that?
Like what?
Like the dogs could smell the treats from a distance?
Nah, my theory totally holds up.
You're crazy.
It's true.
And what did your boss have to think about this theory?
Not much of it. He said you come back empty-handed with no legal support and no dog treats? What am I supposed to tell my superiors when they ask me how many we're deporting?
And what did you say?
I tossed my vest, put on my sunglasses, and I said, the only one left that needs deporting is your incompetent dumbass.
Man, the cojones on you.
What does that mean?
Ask your phone.